All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It has been a long time since I streamed. Well, it's been about a month since I streamed, but it has been a long time since I've been here doing in Shadowbringers, doing this stuff. I have an explanation why. Actually, I think it's been about like 6 months, 7 months. I think it was June. I'm gonna go with like the middle of June since I last did anything main quest related in Shadowbringers, so it has been quite a while. Reasoning because I have gone back and decided to do every single, well, aside from Ultimates and Savage, every single piece of old content in the game, go from raids to trials and alliance raids and all that stuff. Because let me just show you guys really quick. Because we started wrapping everything up in A Realm Reborn, so we finished Coils of Bahamut, so that is all done. We did the trials for Heavensward, Stormblood, raids for Heavensward, Stormblood, so we have done everything, pretty much. Again, aside from Savage and Ultimate, because that is going to be saved for a later date, because if I did do Savage and Ultimate, then it might be years or even more months before I even do even more MSQ. But we're finally here. We are caught up on everything lore-wise. Speaking of lore, how about a refresher? Because it has been a while since I've done any MSQ. So, from what I remember of Shadowbringers is we are in a different world. We are in the Warrior of Darkness's world, which has been taken over by Light, as you can check by the weather up there. And we are turned out to be the Warriors of Darkness and the ones to save this world from the light, right? So where we are right now is we're kind of in the middle of getting the group back together. We got Alphnode, Alize, Thancred, and Minfilia back together. We are just in the fairy town looking for Urianger. So the current quests, we gotta do tasks, I guess, for the fairies, and they will get us to our Shakespearean-speaking Elzen friend. So, that is where we are at. If I got anything wrong, feel free to correct me, but this is where we are at in the game. Anyways, with all that out the way, I think we can finally continue. So, hopefully we get some good stuff today. Hopefully we maybe do a dungeon, maybe do a trial. Who knows what's going to come up in the game. But I'm excited. As you can see, I'm back to a Dark Knight. Decided to go lore accurate with this. I got the relic this time, so that's different from 6 months ago when I played MSQ. So I now got this thing on me, so it's gonna be even cooler. So let's just get our first quest from this person right here. And we get some leg gear. I think our leg gear is better. Yeah, 400. All right, whatever. Let's go. Ooh, look at me, look at me. I have a task for you. Lidra Loran is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely, and it can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than Everblooms. So here are some Everbloom seeds. Take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes? Sure. So we're just, yeah, this is the mandatory part of every expansion, seems, just to do meaningless tasks for a village, like the Moogles in Heavensward. I don't know, I don't even remember what we had to do in Stormblood, but planting flowers for fairies, I guess, in Shadowbringers. Mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty, and I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they are the leaf men you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Oh, okay, shrubbery. Now, you need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, see that our children have a good drenching. Oh, but be warned, the Fuath make their home in the lake. They tend to play rough, so have care. Alright. We'll kind of do things on the way. So let's just go up here, plant these flowers where they need to be planted. But oh man, MSQ, once again, it has been a while, and I'm... oh, what's this? Oh, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps I'll take my... I'll make pretty curtains out of them. Okay, cool. But I'm excited, mostly because by doing MSQ, we unlock more content. Oh yeah, and I got mounts. We get more content, so more trials, more raids, more dungeons even. Dungeons are fun, so all this stuff is very exciting, and there's lots of good stuff on the horizon here, so I'm just excited. I'm just excited just to keep going more with Shadowbringers, because it's certainly the most interesting story they've done so far in the game, and I like interesting and weird. So let's see, is this the water? Yeah. Oh shit, what the fuck are these? Frogs wearing suits? Oh yeah, frogs wearing suits. Oh shit, I need to remember how to play Dark Knight. It's been a while since I played Dark Knight. I think it's been since Shinryu was the last time I used Dark Knight, so it has been quite a minute. But I mean, at least we get this good Shadowbringers music again. Going. Anyways, we got a quest done, so let's turn it in. You've given water to our children. Thank you ever so much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Ilmeg as stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch us as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. Okay, so all right. I'm not even gonna try to comprehend or try to explain what they meant by that. So hungry I may faint. Fruit, a little fruit will set me alright. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village, you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up their sweet, succulent burdens. Alright. Going to grab fruit. Let's see here. You're done sowing the seeds. Thank you. We shall help Lidra Loran live up to its name, which means flower house, in case you weren't aware. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in the lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Fae folk, we decided to make it our new home. The land of everlasting spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too, forever and ever and ever. Thanks, but no thanks. Fairy, we gotta do this last quest here. I do hope we get to do like a trial or a dungeon of sorts. What level is this quest even? 72. Okay. So hungry, did you get the fruit? Yes. Here's your fruit. Oh, thank you ever so much. You've saved me. Yes, saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. Tee-hee-hee. Ah, you've done me a great service, mortal. If there's one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things? Hate them. Sin Eaters are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. We mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. This world's gone to shit. That's the best way of putting it. Either way, Thancred, what's up? Been a while. What have you got for me? Unto the truth. There's Urianger, so hopefully we get to meet him again. Exciting. And voice acted, I hope. Right? Damn it, not yet. How goes it, Masumi? Good. So, a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire about how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same, a little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Urianger once told me a story about the pixies. They're both from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, When I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon the literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the aether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites or arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the aether that composes the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather aether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. These pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you become that which you fear the most, brother. However, the pixies may have come into being if we leave them to judge. Sorry, did I read that right? Pixies may have come into being if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied. They will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures. But where to begin? It seems to me that we need at least one among them to sympathize with us. In the course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? I did not notice. I'll just say the name that the game expects. What? You knew a pixie from before? Oh wait, okay, it's been a while, but the pixie that Crystal Exarch is friends with, right? Maybe? Is that the same one? I don't remember. Not only are you acquainted, but you've you've entered into a pact. You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare to hope this will offer us a way out. Without any further delay, and summon this Feu-Ul, if you please. Yes, chat and say, use keyboard. Enter Feu-Ul to summon your pixie friend at his designated location. Alright. I need to jog my memory on some of these characters. Finally! This game. And voice acting, finally, once again.
Late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing he is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
She talking about him.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
At least I know this expansion can be lighthearted at times, among all the doom and gloom of the world ending.
I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Also, let me know if the voices sound a bit low. I will turn that up. They do sound a little bit low on my end, so I may just go for it.
Well. If it isn't Feu-Ul from Mold Field, it's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, he will never be yours. Never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of his bag all over your precious village.
Oh yeah, my inventory.
Cold,
I forgot she's like in charge of my inventory.
Furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that, hmm?
All right, all right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Vernick to you at once.
Alright, so they're gonna reveal him or take us to him. Oh shit, okay, the fog is gone. Oh wow, would you look at that. Alright, this place looks much nicer now without all the fog. I thought the fog was just the effect of the infinite light, but no, it's just fairy magic.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Yes, let's go see him. We gotta get the gang back together.
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna crank up that voice acting sound just a little bit. Voice. I'll put it at like 90. Alright. What's up, Thancred? Let's go now. For Alpha and Alice's sake, let's be quick. It would seem it would be a shame to only return only to find that they had been made to play one game too many. The place we seek is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar. The Bookman's Shelves it's called, after the fellow's vast collection of tomes. An agreeable habitat for a friend, I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. So this be a new dungeon, or a new, I'm assuming that's the place. New dungeon, new city, kind of. And here we are at long last. I give you Urianger's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home. Oh boy. Been a while since I've seen all these characters. It's good to see them again.
Urianger, are you in?
Unto a world weary
Oh, there he
of
is.
heroes, a hero wends his way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
Hey, he's an astrologian. Was he always an astrologian? I don't remember. What was he in Heaven's Word? Was he a scholar, maybe? I don't remember.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
But
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
Yep, all except one. We still need to reconnect with Y'shtola, because she is still missing.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore.
Right, I forgot. Yeah, we're basically in a war with two against the Light Warden, Sin Eater, zombies, and Eilmore, which controls them somehow, which we need to still figure out that. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. And there's also Solus that is kind of popping up every now and then, saying stuff, so...
Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Yeah, so we got like 3 things to worry about in this expansion. But it's gonna like show us a vision.
As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
So yeah, what even would happen if we failed?
There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald.
Right, this is end of Stormblood, like last dungeon.
Fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose.
Right, the Garleans resorted to war crimes.
Its potency defied all reckoning.
Which means nothing new for the Garleans, but
once released,
even
the
worse.
gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides.
So their gas just fucked up everything.
From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might.
So so is this a vision of what the future has? Because I think because I think you said like a glimpse of the 8th Umbral Calamity, because I think what we had was the 7th, like 1.0. So this is the 8th, which is yet to happen, but may happen if we fail. So the world just becomes Fist of the North Star.
Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist, and those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Yes, all of us. Back in our, I don't know, Eorzea outfits, because we're wearing different stuff. I mean, except for me.
were no more, for the weapon spared not one, not even thee. An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th Umbral Calamity which I did behold.
Okay, so yeah, this is just what may happen in the future if we don't succeed, basically. But we will, because we're, of course, the main character.
No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy.
And there wouldn't be an Endwalker if we didn't fail. Or if we did.
To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
Okay,
Come.
so... Oh.
Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
Oh, the crystals from A Realm Reborn, right? The elemental crystals we received throughout A Realm Reborn that we spent... Yeah, char the elements. With the tree, hell yeah.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer.
And that is...
Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
Alright, before I proceed, I'm just going to speculate a bit here. I'm assuming the point of all this may be for him to say that, because I can see the white light, the black dark, all the elements assigned to it. I'm going to just assume with him saying that both need to exist at the same time. You cannot have one or the other. There needs to be both light and dark somehow.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings.
Okay, so it stops aether, which is why the world, like the grass and trees, would not die, because all this stuff, okay, so it just stops like everything from working.
Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged.
But then why, if this gas is going to get rid of everything, then why the Garleans and Asians bothering to use it? Because they did say they want to like keep the balance between light and dark, but if they do that, just get rid of everything, and then hard to say.
We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmeg.
Oh, Light Warden, hell yeah, let's go kill some big baddies.
Speaking
Dungeon?
of which, Were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake.
Okay, so that big cat. I knew we were going to that big
said
castle.
stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Alright. Light Warden, kill time. Alright. Another quest. Ooh, food. I'll take the bunny after all that. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Did you lose weight? Did you take up astrology? Indeed, though the night be lost, behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not that the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with an adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself, let's now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Lai Gya, I'll pronounce it as that from now on, we must needs gain the pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter, presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Masami, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. I need to read his dialogue very slowly. Also, what's his quest? Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Yes, I caught a big bug. Ah, truly a magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile. All right, gift preparation time.
"'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
What have you got? Oh shit, the light crystal thing. He still got it.
White auracite, newly forged for thy use.
Oh, a new one.
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies.
Right, Ascians, so we need the crystal to kill
Thus
them.
did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascians' essence.
Right, okay, makes sense. Kind of like a Pokeball. Crystal Pokeball to trap evil magic men.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
I like Thancred. I'm sure everyone likes Thancred. Everyone likes
him.
him.
My body remained behind in the source. Its limitations saw fit to accompany me, which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
Ah, he's
I took up
still...
the gunblade for its defensive advantages, On account
Aether
of
crippled.
my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
You know, it's just nice being with these characters again after some time off. I mean, they were around for Bahamut and Alexander, even if it did kind of screw around.
Encounter with the Minfilia of Eld.
Screw around with the continuity of this, because I know Crystal Exarch dude said their souls are trapped here or whatever, and they're left unconscious in our world. But I mean, doing content out of order to kind of mess with things, seeing Urianger, Alphino, Alize, and Y'shtola walking around fine like nothing ever happened in older content. It's just funny.
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past.
Right, and yeah, and like flow of time is all different here. So it's been a long time here, but like no time back home in Eorzea.
Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armarang, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Oh shit. Echo headache. Been a while since I've seen an echo headache.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair!
So, okay, so I remember a while ago they said, like, the Minfilias are not clones, but reincarnations of each other. So many have died and come back without memory and whatnot, so what I'm gathering from this cutscene is the one with us is the last one, no more after that, so that's why Thancred wants to keep her safe as much as possible. So let's just hope
I will not stand for it. I cannot. There must
nothing
be
bad
something
happens.
we can do. Tell me.
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
Oh shit, this is 1.0. Oh god, this is way back. Jesus. That is some old stuff.
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
Deep stuff here.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
Is she hearing from the other side of the door? How do you want this to end? Let's care about Thancred here. Man's been through a lot.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Alright. Back we go. Man, this story. Lots of stuff to just unpack and unravel these cutscenes. Just a lot to take in general. Alright. Turn the quest in. We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, but the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it is Fey custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Give me money. Right. Key to the castle. That's a pretty looking place. At a dungeon, I'm assuming. If so, I did not expect another dungeon this quickly. So what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to I forgot to pronounce it already. That place, the big castle. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Urianger. Would you be so kind to tell us what we've missed? Oh, okay. So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you could tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. Did I say that right? Ooh, intense music. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Right. Yes, that I remember. From the first dungeon we cleared, when we killed the Light Warden, we were told, like, killing the Light Warden will just we'll just get a new host. But I'm the Warrior of Darkness, so I can absorb the light. Or vanquish the light. And so that doesn't happen. I remember. It's all coming back to me, all the stuff I've been told. Now they're king only in name, not remains of the wise, and just a ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal, we divided into 4, and wove each into a different relic, to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Fuath. The stone scepter is with the new Mo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all. Facts thus disclosed confirm mine own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the foe. Right, shell crown from the Fuath. If we call them before the untouchable, call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. Sounds good. Oh shit, I forgot I got water. Just haven't needed it because I haven't been reading as much as a raid. Oh, here we go. More optional quests. Again, we'll just pick them up if they're for an Aether Current, and I'll just do them if they happen to be on the way. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Fuath are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alphino can't swim. I suppose a brief trip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel. What about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Orianche? I'm not sure I've ever asked. He's just gonna dive in. Rather than swim, they happen to be more expeditious. Yes, expeditious, to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You too, Oriange. That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals. What a treat! I, my comrades, and I are on the quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are giving to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, of course. You may have it. You shall have it. Just like that. What do you want from us? Ho ho ho, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we Fuath, it's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame to not make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain. Don Meg, in your tongue, it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Oh, this is a dungeon. Didn't expect this to be a dungeon. You know, I expected a dungeon, but not that. Anyways. Honey, I will invite you to a party if you want to do this. Again, you don't have to join, but... our second dungeon of Shadowbringers. Exciting. Hope queue isn't too long. And it's not long. God, I love tank queue. Okay. I will say hi to the party. Ooh, pretty. So it's like an underwater garden. Very interesting. And pretty, like. So for the dungeons have just been, I mean, we've done 2. This is the second one. But they've looked nice. Oop, clicked off. Wrong chat. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Let's go. I am new to this duty. I will probably just pull large groups, but I'm assuming this frog needs to be killed first, so... again, let's kill him really quick. Alright, does he need to be killed first? I mean, once the frog's dead, I'm gonna pull more. I need to remember to use cooldowns. Oh boy. Up. Well, this is the the Dark Knight dungeon experience. All right, don't worry, honey. I got him off you. Alright, there we go. So that is the Dark Knight dungeon experience. It has been a while since I've done a dungeon as a Dark Knight. Ooh. Pretty. Ooh, our first mini-boss. A massive toad. Ready? Let's pull. I forget how good the dungeon boss fight music is. It's really good. I'll choose a cooldown. can't remember. Did I do the first dungeon as a paladin? I think I may have done it as a paladin. What are these water puddles? Okay. They launch you up. Get out of that. Oof, shit. Alright. Oh, okay, it's fine. Candy cane. How fitting for the holiday season. Well, it's just a tank buster. God, this dungeon music's so good. I need to do more Shadowbringers dungeons, or just progress with the story so I can unlock more dungeons, because the music's so good. This expansion. I guess been nothing but bangers this whole time. Even like the default like normal enemy fight music is good. This could be more of that water stuff. Looks like it. Let's just dodge these puddles. No, that's it, that's it. It's just that easy. Ow. All right. Candy cane once again. Just use that. Actually, you know what? I have TBN. I have to remember I have that cooldown ability. And either way, it's dead. What loot do we got? Oh, okay. I'll take tank stuff. I'll take it. Is it any better than the Stormblood Tombstone armor? I don't know, but we'll find out after we clear this little group of enemies here. We got another mini boss though. Oh, what the fuck? It went to the middle. What's it doing? Do I grab one of these tethers? I don't know what I do. Okay, he's become massive. Ooh, get out of that swinge. Okay, so this is just a dragon enemy. Uses swinge and whatnot. Timber. Coiling ivy. What is this? Fetters. And so we just kill whatever around me? Yeah. Got you, healer. There you go, you're safe. Oh god, he's massive for 9 minutes. Nothing, no damage to me. It's almost dead. Again, just kill this thing around me. There we go. Okay. I saw what we need to do. We had to grab... we wiped on a dungeon. We had to grab the tethers from... Yeah. Grab the tethers from the little sapling dudes. I did that. I grabbed mine. Okay. Much better. We did not wipe this time. Right. 7%, we can take him down. Oh shit, there's a root around me, I didn't even notice. There we go, now it's gone. And he's dead. Awesome. I will... Looks cool, but I will pass. It does not look big and bulky enough for my liking. Okay, this is cool. That's nice. Maybe we'll get like a picture of it. Hang on here. Oops. Go first person. Very nice. Just pass on those. Oh, the shell crown. I will take the shell crown. And probably spawn an enemy. Yeah. You know, I do miss having raw intuition as a warrior and just being unkillable. That's one thing I'll say when doing dungeons. What happens if I do use TBN? Will that even do anything? Oh, it worked. Like last second it worked. Pretty spear. But I will pass because I do not play Dragoon. That much at least. Cutscene. Whoa, Frogman has transformed the special boss title. This is like a violin sword. I saw like a quick glimpse of it. It's like a violin sword. That's cool. Ready? 3, 2, 1, pull. Is it? I can't really tell. He moves. Oh, it's like a harp sword thingy, I think. Look away. Alright, now we can attack once again. I somehow dodged his attack. I did not look for how I... Okay, Crippling Blow seems like a tank buster. I don't know if it was because it did 0 damage to me. Whoa. Oh shit. Don't worry, I spent hours in the gold saucer. I'm a pro at this. Easy. Alright, kill this sword, or his shield. Don't fall off. Someone fell off. Can we clear the DPS check? Oh yeah, we got it. Ah, I just used my salted earth, you bitch. I can't tell when everything is white. Oh shit, he has become a Lovecraftian demon. Sage, I would not stand in front of the boss if I were you. Okay, let's just like cleave without a marker, I guess. Corrosive Bile, again, I'll get out of that. Oh wait, it's still going. There we go. Crippling Blow. Is that a tank buster? Looked like it was. Alright. This time it actually did damage, so I could tell. I mean, the boss is almost dead. Oh. As I say, we might want to use a little bit break just to get it out the way. Oh, is this like an enrage? No, it's not. Okay. Look away, look away. Alright. Alright, and he's almost dead. Is he doing another one? Oh no, he is. Become a toad. That's funny. And we leveled up. We did it. Nice. That's a cool dungeon. They're very pretty. I don't know how I compare it to the first one. Because, I don't know, they're dungeons. Also, why is my character sad? Did we kill them, or...? I do not know, but I will commend the healer. Thank you, healer. Let me pass on these. I'll say GG and go. Alright. Cool. Nice dungeon. Ooh.
Well fought, well fought.
Nice. I like the old victory fanfare.
Jolly good show.
So was this all just like just entertainment for them?
You do not hold back.
Yeah, there's the guy we just fought.
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is. The relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it though, yes.
You know, this expansion's so weird. Like when I first started it, like everything just seemed so doom and gloom. Like I expect this to be just like the depressing expansion, but there are surprising bits of goofy lightheartedness in here. Okay, so
But you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
More? I want to see more of him.
Yes! Yes! I could watch him forever!
these voices.
Why don't we just make him one of us? Yes! One of us!
One of us, one of us, one of us!
I do not want to be a tadpole person.
One of us, one of us, one of us!
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange,
Yeah, I do have a crown.
we will have you!
Great. And just like that, there goes the lightheartedness.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Oh shit. Warrior of Darkness, or Ardbert. I guess I'm the Warrior of Darkness now. Is you gonna scold me?
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
I forgot, where did we learn to breathe underwater? I think like the turtle guys blessed us to breathe underwater, I think, in Stormblood. Been a while. So what's up, Ardbert? Tell me what's going on.
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Fwaath is do not deal with the Fwaath. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Okay, so the Tadpole people's plan just straight up failed. Because we have plot armor and conveniences in advance to keep us safe. Also, yeah, what happened to the city? This is your home. What happened?
That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Yeah, we're gonna fix things. We'll save your world. Even though you're kind of just a light ghost now. I mean, you're still here, somewhat, as a ghost. Oh shit, Ishgard. Oh, this is the vision. No, he's gone. Yeah, we gotta save his world because he's not only a cool character that is very well written, also a warrior. So I gotta stand up for my warrior brothers, even though I'm Dark Knight right now. It's just for this expansion. I gotta stand up for my warriors. Also, there's Honey just fishing. Thank you for rescuing me, fisherman. There. There you go. I have quests to do. You can leave the party if you want, or stay. If I end up doing anything else, like more dungeons or trials, then of course I'll just invite you again. Or if you want to be invited. Either way. Urianger, he's got some stuff for us. I'm going back. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I pry thee, rest a moment. There is nothing where we looked. Masumi, yeah, I'm here. I'm fine. Stop looking for me. Dear gods, yeah, it was the turtle people. Were not for Soroban's blessing, but I need not labor the point. Glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we are? To wash up on the shore, only to find you weren't with us. Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fuath kept that part of the bargain at least. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Suluin, is something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Ilmurian army, at a guess. Meaning we can play with them? As much as you like, but just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alize will be too, yes? We can't have one without the other, you know. Alright, just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Alright, relic weapons. Indeed you have. Very well then, I'll see you afterwards, my friend. At least I'm assuming that's what that was a reference to. Was the relic weapons. Which is cool, if that is the case. Visit to the New Mo. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining barriers of the relics, the New Mo are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Okay, so just chat with Urianger and see what he has. Past yonder cliff lieth Pla Eni, home to the Numo. Others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Sounds good. Let's keep going. Oh, I saw like a aetherite crystal. The path striketh thee as Preceptious. It is because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley in whose midst thrived the city of Vobert. It was only when the Fuath came, in the wake of the flood, the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where the shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. Give me just a second here. Oh. Give me just a second. Give me just a second here. Let me... Boom. Sorry, just a scam popped up in the chat. Just, you know, delete it, ban it. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light. A force terrible enough to bring entire civilization to its knees, an entire world that it should have been allowed to rise up, unchecked in the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surrounded me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness in Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength from my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha, mortals, just as we've thought. Which is music. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha, nothing so boring. We smelled you coming, and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lida Laran. Mine apologies, but we were in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste, are you? Allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee hee hee. Oh, great. Are these... Teleportation magic. For our mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called. Most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk, albeit briefly. Great. Okay. Let us get this done. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. And be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Alright. Must be swift. Am I good? Yeah. Okay, so... For 1 minute, I am invisible to fairies. Better hurry then. I hope this means monsters as well. I mean... So you got pretty senior to look at. Just avoid that enemy and we are good. Nice. Pixies leave. Disappointment written on their faces. Great. Can I mount up again? I'm gonna do it. Moss fungus. Look at that thing. A mushroom with long hind legs. What's up, Thancred? I'm back. I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You're hereby forgiven. In other good news, the Numo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Alright. Ooh, Mushroom Village. Oof. There's mushroom people? Or no? Okay, they're not mushroom people. There's a wave high. Ah, mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. I thought you said the Numo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. It was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Wide Anek, or Ank, Tier Knee. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We're come to borrow the stone scepter of the Numo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Lythe Gial? Gia. Alright, whatever. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our fake cousins, we Numu have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry. We'll defeat Titania. Then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say this is a man possessed not only by the strength required to vanquish the king, but as something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He's as strange as this land is true, but he harboureth the self-same desire to see that the Sin Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You've always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin Eaters. Be that as it may, it is not a decision to be made lightly. It will require time to deliberate. Turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Almuran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. I pronounced that word wrong, but whatever. But even now, a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou might fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over, fetch, ah. You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak of the words of power regardless. It's unfair, unfair, I tell you. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Vobert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you a swift answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while. Bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Jeez, gathering these relics is bigger hassle than I expected. But a new area. Check the Aether Current. Oh, it's just up ahead. Well, you offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Let's see, perhaps you could begin with Marn Os. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the by the Knights of Vobart. With the Knights gone, however, Marn Os has no opportunity to put their skills to use. We'd be overjoyed for your patronage. Alright. Let's go chat with these people, I guess. Of course. Aetherite. Ooh, excuse me. Aetherite. Okay. Nice. New area to fast travel to. Okay. And for this Aether Current, however. Okay, just up ahead, it looks like. No problem. 1,182, 1,183, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Who, what, where? Wait, you're immortal. Huzzah, huzzah. Well met, yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Numu. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okay. I saw a few of them outside. So let's go kill a few of those mushrooms with hind legs. You are returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. 2. I got 2, so... Huzzah, 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. I have to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Well, I must ask for a small fee for the materials. I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you need to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. So is this just like a mender? Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Ye's Gioff yonder. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain that you're no stranger to battle. I believe Ye's Gioff will have something to offer you. Oh yeah, so mender. To have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. What the fuck? That's not me, right? Are we in combat? No? I don't know what happened. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with the magics, except to leave behind a harmful ash. We have no choice but to pick them one at a time. Now you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Okay, so just remove mushrooms. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I feel that more have cropped up in that area. Alright. I'm just gonna go to mount. Will that fix it? It does. That's funny. Okay. There they are. Just pick these mushrooms. Gaze from the entrance. Oh, Minfilia's looking. Gasp. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I just finished my task and I should go and report back. Okay. That's just weird how that's happening. Anyway, our mushroom picking is done. Ah, you're returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses, for a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again reminds me of the old days. Fair every day, I could carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Leithgiha, but the Voberts built it, and they named it Grunus Leaked. It was their last bastion in the struggle against the Sin Eaters, and now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned, and if you desire anything else I possess, I'd be glad to offer them to you for a fitting price, of course. All right. I'm assuming this is just a merchant. Yeah, shop. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Weed Lad? God, so many people here. You're under the weather as of late. The chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Sure. We'll do more of your tasks. Aetheryte tickets. What? You would be my patron? Yep. But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're Numu like us, except they've turned back their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. You think you could take back my ink from those villains? If you do this, I consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I'll make you something very special. Excuse me, Masame. I couldn't help overhearing. If we do undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I will learn from you, and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. Is Thancred okay with it, though? Thank you so much. The Lost Ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Right, fetch quest time. This is part of the Shadowbringers story I did not expect to be in the game. Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with Numu. It looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly. Alright, you go.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I see you use daggers.
Thancred taught me, but I'm still a novice.
Makes sense, he would.
The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps.
I don't remember, was there a reason why
in my cell now
they stopped?
Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight.
Like, I mean, other than the fact that, like, they can control them somehow. I mean, if that's the reason, then
told me
yeah.
that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Damn. I think I gotta be an ass like that.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do.
Do we tell her?
To tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Uh-oh, okay, what the fuck is going on?
What is that?
Okay, well, just supposed to say when I opened it, I was supposed to say this part's getting boring. Something interesting happens. But what is happening?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
Oh, is that supposed to be a jump scare?
Come and play with us.
Did he take Minfilia?
It came from the castle.
No. Well, their attempted jump scare failed.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Numo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Oh boy. Well, now it's getting interesting. Good, it was getting boring. Exciting. So I wonder if we end up fighting them. Well, I mean, we have to, but I hope we can do it before I have to end stream, because that would be something fun to do before ending it. Mercy, Your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Yes, here you go. Ah, yes, this is the ink. It almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, the day went from bad to worse. Thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. Forgive me. I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service as I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila. May it serve you well. Aether tickets. Thank you. No. Decline. Just... there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention the elder, that elder, Wide Enk, returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Alright. Where? Oh, over there. I hope we're getting close to fighting that thing. Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we have come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Alright. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. For on the matter of the stone scepter, during our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we've decided to entrust their fate to you. Thank you for the scepter. Do we need one last MacGuffin? Take it, the stone scepter of the Numo. Let's make 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fae folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessings unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, the powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you're welcome to remain among us for a little while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home, hehe. Oi. Honestly, I look away for a moment, and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? That's yours and your Fuas, and everyone who so much thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes, wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping at their settlement, Wolkdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro, unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered, owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech. Thus, we might negotiate with them. Negotiate with. I can't speak. Urianger, I hate you. I hate the way you speak sometimes, buddy. Negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolkdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto. Okay, like Final Fantasy VII. And he is their leader and bearer of the relic. Alright, off we go. Good thing I already got the Aetherite, so we can just fast travel over there and be right there. No. I'm not gonna bother with the Aetherite tickets. No point. It's only 70 gil. Alright. So, these Amaro can speak, but which one is the largest one? Oh. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto. Ardbert? No. Not Ardbert, but a warrior of darkness in a similar way, I guess. Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you right? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront the Light Warden. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come on, please give us the shoes so we can just fight them already. Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Alright. 'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. A little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you of old to learn something of the nature of this community. I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet to be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro, and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice. Oh, geez, excuse me, by way of greeting. Okay. Oh, damn, almost out of water. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go chat. Oh, /pet. There. Krr. How long has it been since I last felt a man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Vobert, a noble and valiant soul. Like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. Alright, so it seems that this town of Amaro worked with this kingdom, I guess, but everyone's dead, so they are sad at the fact, is my guess of why they are so sad. Hello, I will pet you now. There you go. Ah, that tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts. But then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Interesting. So magic gave the Amaro intelligence. I'll just slash pet Nimbus here. What's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. You're kind of loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It's easy to forget sometimes. Alright. Lots of information here. Oh, let's just chat with Minfilia. What's she have to say about this? So fluffy, it's like touching a cloud. Right, Aranger, what's up? Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it? Yes. Thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. A resounding roar. Must be. Might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine. It is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy great many deeds, spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Alright. Speak with him. What's up? Itch. You have spoken with my brethren, and you see as not out of scorn that I deny you this relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. I'll win, don't worry. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fey folk to change. In order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid due price, not more is owed. But I already have the relics. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To do what no one else can, to save the world. What did you say? Those very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and we'll consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Okay, just kill some quick enemies. Be on our way. And then after we kill this boss, or whatever, it'll be a perfect time to end the stream. I mean, it's, yeah, a little over 3 hours, but not that bad. Oh, stupid animals, monsters. Alright, whatever. We lost aggro. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I did once when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Let's do it. Ready then? Very well. Let's go kill some monsters. Or zombie monsters. Oh yeah, there they are. Just do a little bit of this. Oop, forgot to do that. Alright. Oh, that's it? Oh, alright. Oh wait, that was more. I thought I was done. Okay, just kill this last one here. And that should be it, I hope. No more polar bears. Nope, okay, we got a bird thingy here. Alright, nice. That's it? Okay, that's it. You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I've seen enough. Let's return to Wolkdorf. Alright, that was easy. So, let's hope this is the end of it. End of this little fetch quest. Then I assume we'll probably be done with this area and then onto... wait, the next area, right? Oh, sorry, I'm just checking the area, like this map. Yeah, see? Probably here. Maybe. Alright, we're back. By the ease which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. What is it? It's not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was along Mirror Lake. We Amara were not fond of water. We certainly could not dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fua, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of the mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen that you were capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, we will not go and search for my medallion. If it should elude even you, I will accept that it is gone forever. We'll go find this medallion of yours. Also got it. Come on. Please? Alright, there we go. That's it. Alright, let's go back. Nice. Easy. Quick and easy. We got a medallion, so then we can go fight Titania, I hope. I hope it's going to be a fun fight. I expect big things from Shadowbringers. I want to know why everyone regards it in such a, or holds in such a high regard. Ah, you have returned. How fared your search? Golden medallion. Despite its age, the medallion still retains its luster. Hand over. This is going to be voice acted. I feel it may.
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
Oh, it was Ardbert. So was Ardbert his master? I mean, he was dreaming about Ardbert, so...
His name was Ardbert.
Yeah, okay.
And he was my friend.
I mean, Ghost Ardbert's here, so... Say what you want to say, and then Ardbert can tell me, and I can tell you. There we go.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
All works out.
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few who spoke up for them. Of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Well, I mean, you kinda did already. I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence.
Yeah, it kind of is more than that.
Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Big Bird. Nice. Alright. Off we go to fight.
Trouble! Terrible trouble!
something happened at Lida Loran.
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first, they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Oh shit, it's the...
Ranjit.
Yeah, him.
If he manages to find his way
the guy
in,
with the dragon,
all
I
our
think.
efforts will have been for naught.
The guy I could have beaten, but it was a scripted loss, so after I'd doing enough damage, the mission ended. I could have killed him.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following.
Yes, let's go.
Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers.
Sounds good.
Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Sounds good.
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Will do. I'll get a full party of people and we'll kick this monster's butt. I will tank it, and I will probably mess up a mechanic and wipe the party. But it's okay because I am new. Let's go. Exciting. Oh boy. Forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south you will find the bridge to the I spared the 4 relics. The gate to the castle will open for you. Let's go. Let's do it. This has been quite a lengthy quest line. I mean, it's plenty to fit into one stream, and perfect to end. We get a boss fight, we kind of wrap up this little arc with the fairy people. And we got plenty of stuff to look forward to after this, so I think this will be fine. What's up? The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. And we go to whoop some fairy ass. Let's do it. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling, though we Fae folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. Or not, come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Into the fairy castle. Dancing Plague. Wow, what a name. Now accessible. Exciting. First trial of Shadowbringers. Let's queue up. So oh shit. There it is. I do hope someone signs him. He is a great player and just amazing to watch with his flank shatters. But enough of that. We got a trial. First Shadowbringers trial. Let's do it. Who goes there? Are you the one who broke the seal? Yes, we have come to kill you. Nothing personal, kid. Light Warden Titania. So much time lost. So much frolicking and feasting left undone. Make up for it. We must. Beginning by playing with you. Me. Oh, okay. Music. Yes. Alright, this will be fun. Let's wave hi to the party. I will let our other Dark Knight main tank, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Come and play! For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
What the fuck is this music? Okay. Ooh. This music I did not expect for a boss fight. Oh shit, do we stand in these? I recognize this thing from P8 and P5 Savage. I have watched a gameplay of it. Wait, do I stand in it? What is with the fist? Use a mitigation. Alright. Get inside. I mean, so far so good.
We're sick of this cramped old castle. Let's play in the forest.
Nice arena. Alright. I don't know what is happening. I will just stay with the party. Okay. I mean, it worked out. So... Bright Sabbath. Is that a tank buster? No, it's just AoE. Red wide damage. Okay. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I fucked that up. Kind of. Yeah, I did. I'm stupid. Whatever. Whoopsies, I guess. Okay. Add phase. I'll turn on my tank stance. Oh, okay. I will pick up this one. Okay. We'll kill Puck. Oops, wrong button. Ah, whatever. It's just an ad. hard swipe. Oh, it's dead. Okay. Wow. Pretty. Oh, shit. Giant tree. Oh, shit. Okay, there's 3 of them. Oh, God. I got it. This is quite a bit of stuff to... I can't imagine what this will be like on Extreme. I'm assuming even more hectic. Okay, last one. Last big tree person. Oh shit, I gotta use some mana. Alright, cool.
Dance like the leaves on the leaves. This is so much fun. Let's play some more.
Alright, finish the boss off. Melee DPS, use your limit break. We do it right? Ah, get out of that. Are those towers we stand in? Oh no, it's... plants. I see, I see. Alright, back in. That was a cleave, it looked like. Melee DPS? LB3? Any second. You don't need to save it till there's 1% left. You don't need to get the last hit. You can just... oh, wait. There we go. There we go. Alright, I didn't mess it up that time. Wow, amazing LB3. You did absolutely nothing with it. You pressed it when the boss was at 0.5% health. Yeah, we did. We killed our first, or beat our first trial. That was fun. That's fun. Extreme's probably gonna be insane. Oh, here's all the light. Now that we've killed them. So we absorb it, right? Or destroy it. Yeah. Nice. No more light. It can now be dark again. Yeah, look at that. Ah, so pretty. Nighttime's even prettier than eternal daytime. Okay. GG! Exclamation mark. I will give it to one of our healers. Yay! That was fun. Alright, let's go. Alright, what do we get now? Ardbrook gonna come and chat with us some more? Ah.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
What is this?
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose.
Oh shit, okay, so something even more important is happening.
For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place.
Oh shit, so I can be the fairy king?
However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us.
No, okay, I don't want to be the fairy king anymore.
To live as men do.
Screw that. Someone else can be a fairy king.
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see. To sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden. That is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Wait, so you're gonna take the stuff and become fairy king? What about my inventory? Oh. At least the fairy kingdom is in safe hands, uncorruptible hands. Look at that. Ah, nice. Look at that. That's sick.
Kinla, Ilishla, Ilmek, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Oh hell, let's kick some ass. That one's daytime again. Let's see how the fairies fight.
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
I gotta do something. Let's go fight. No. Do walk out just like that.
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Oh shit.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Yeah. Tell him what's up.
Fool! Defiance only
Look at his
begets
close-up
more
angles.
suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this God's forsaken world.
Look, the sky.
Oh hell yeah, here we come. Or is this okay, this is like just when we killed it. So it's like a few minutes ago.
He's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
Hell yeah. Easy.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
You become shrubs.
What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before.
Oh, it's the water dudes, the tadpole people, right? Oh hell yeah. The fairy people are fucking shit up.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
Oh hell, oh man. Oh hell yeah, we're just coming in. We're coming in to fuck shit up.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
You're gonna say, no, we must
Who
fight.
stand with a warrior of darkness shall face
He's
justice.
gonna fight still.
My master demands it.
Oh no, he's just saying one last thing before walking away. Alright, well that's taken care of. We win. Easy. And hey, no NPCs died this time. I know every single time I streamed Shadowbringers so far, someone has died, but it'll be like random NPCs or whatever. This time no one has died, so this is good. A good stream, a good fun stream. We fight a boss, we do a dungeon, no one dies, everyone lives happily ever after for now.
I see.
Tell them what's up.
Well, it's a good thing Fair all volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feoul, or should I say, your majesty.
Yeah, we fixed it, or saved it.
Memory. We all of us but wish to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter.
Yeah, right.
To take back
The fairies are
as
cool.
much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
Nice, yeah, okay. So the fairies started off as annoying, but now they're pretty cool. They're alright in my books. I'll be sad to lose you.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would Isnefis.
Nice. That was fun. It feels like we were ready to wrap something up huge, but it's just one small part of the story, so kinda crazy. Nice. Alright, let's turn this quest in, then I think we can call it. Ne'er for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th umbral calamity. It's but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fey folk put the Ilmorians to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. But what valuable allies they might prove, with a mood only to take them. Alright. And that may as well be it. Thancred, what's next? We should have a word with Hero of the Hour. Let's accept this and then probably call it a day. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing, you have the strength all your own. It has seen us through many a trial. With the Warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going together, needless to say. To the bitter end, the fate of our two worlds being at stake, and all that. Now then, as just we hurry back to the Crystarium, much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fey folk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me more hopeful the city was spared Eilmore's attention, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for all of us when I say that I've had a belly full of Ilmeg. Let us away before the fairies seek to play with us again. Yeah. We return home, and we call it, I say. Fun, though. I know I've been sitting on these quests for a while, but finally being able to do them has been very satisfying. So let's quickly go over there. Oh, it's just right over there. Chat with some of the people, and then we can, of course, call it right after this. This feels like a very good place to end at. Yeah, it looks like nothing's happened.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Eilmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Oh, what the fuck is Solus? Okay, I don't know what the fuck he's doing here. What?
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
This is getting weird. Alright, Solus, what's up? What's going on?
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page.
Is this the first time we've actually, like, met him in person? Because, of course, we've seen him in, like, other cutscenes, and he's kind of, like, spied on us from a distance, but this is the first time, like, our character has come to see him.
Though by rights,
what I remember.
should long since have faded.
So I guess we finally meet Solus.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity...
Assi, we do that already. He's an Asian.
I am Emmett Selk. Asian.
Okay, so this is the third one. Because I know we were told about, like, there's three big Asians. La Habrea, which is dead. Knights of the Round killed him. Elidibus, which is Xenos, and, okay, him. Emmett Selk is Solus. Got it.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea.
Yeah.
And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Well, what's his plan, though? Like...
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle?
He's so animated, I love it.
Oh, it is truly, deeply... infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining? Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Yeah, tell him what's up.
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him.
Yeah, he's dead or got betrayed by Knights of the Round and
so,
killed.
While it is liable to be troublesome...
Well, no, he was never betrayed. He was always planning to...
on a different approach.
Thorin always planned to... what's the word I'm looking for? Double-cross La Habrea once he had enough power, so... Something may have happened, who knows?
Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once. Might we not seek to find common ground?
I really don't know what's up with him.
For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the Source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible.
Louis is gonna tag along.
So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
I really don't know what he's... This is just getting confusing. Oh shit, he's throwing a Yu-Gi-Oh card at him. Oh.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
It's just getting confusing now. I don't get this whole balance thing now, because so he wants there to be too much light now? I don't get it. And he's gonna just tag along and kind of just chill with us for the next while. I don't want to think about it. This is gonna be exhausting to think about. I'll just wait to see what happens, and I think that's all gonna make it all. It's all gonna make sense eventually. Alze, what's up? Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder. Fuck, I right-clicked by accident. You can run along, Masumi. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. Now that your recent extortions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. Sounds good. I will take my rest and we can call it for today. So where is that? Yeah, all the way off over there. Dependence. Let's go. Almost 4 hours. Jeez. Definitely longer than I expected, but I am happy with what we've done today. Welcome back, sir. I've been expecting you. Fine refreshments laid out in your quarters. Hope they are to your liking. You're retiring now? Yes. Wish you a pleasant evening. Let's go. Sandwich breakfast. Let's go chat with the Arbird. I'm assuming he's probably gonna go chat with us in our room. Or Solus or M itself gonna just teleport in and just become my roommate for the night. Oh, there's a sandwich basket. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover. I assume that's from the
Exarch, is it?
Yeah, Exarch.
With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett Selk we should be concerned about.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's up with him.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in White appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
Right, that was a little bus. Yeah. This from Heaven's Word. Jeez.
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascians' own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
You're putting me off my dinner. Tell me about Sato.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right.
Yeah, lighten the mood a little bit.
He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big, and he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto.
I do. I have a chocobo.
Perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Yeah, I got a chocobo. I summon every so often, and he helped a lot during my relic hunt. What a way to lay down. Completely just flat. Oh shit, did Arbor take my sandwiches? Alright, and I think that is about it. Realpolitik. Yep, that seems like about it. Perfect. Perfect place to end. We did a lot. We got a kind of a nice conclusion to one arc, and another arc just opens up right now. So I'll be very excited to continue this finally and see what happens next. With all that out of the way, I'm gonna call it for today. So this will be on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as well as this is streamed live on Twitch. So link for Twitch channels in the description. You can follow there and watch this all live with me, or be here live with me, I should say. So thanks for that. And for you, Twitch people, again, feel free to follow the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it all, everyone coming by, all the lurks, chats, subs, follows, you know, it's all appreciated. With that, I'm gonna raid someone, and I'll see you guys next time I go live on hopefully Monday. Again, follow the Twitter just to keep up to date. So yeah.